let's talk about some knives. There are two kinds of OTF knives, single action and double action. If you don't know the difference between a single action and a double action, this video is for you. Currently on the TacKnives website, www.TacKnivesUSA.com, there is a 4th of July sale going on. On their sale page, you will find both double action and single action knives, and that's why I think it's important for us to review what the difference is between the two.
Mom, I got you a gift.
You got me a gift. My son just picked me a flower. Now, if you're trying to decide between a double action and a single action after we review what they are, it's preference. At the end of the day, it's always preference. So let's get into it. So right here I have an example of a double action knife. The majority of the knives on TacKnives website are double action knives. And how they work is they deploy automatically and they retract automatically by using the trigger or the button, whatever you want to call that. I have an example of a single action knife right here. And what makes a single action knife is it deploys automatically, but then you manually retract the blade. So it's basically the action. It's the deployment and the retraction that makes the largest difference between a double action and a single action knife. Now, when you're looking at a double action knife, you have to know that on the inside of this thing, to make it both deploy and retract automatically, that there are more working parts. So if there became a situation where something on the inside broke, it's going to be more likely to happen with a double action than with a single action. Because with a single action knife, you have less working parts on the inside. Having that manual ability to retract the knife means that there are less working parts on the inside, meaning that this one is probably going to last longer than a double action knife. Now, are they both going to last a long time? Absolutely they are. However, if they were in a race, this one would probably last a little bit longer. As far as maintenance and upkeep goes, again, you're going to have less maintenance and upkeep with something like this because, again, less working parts. But it's not by any means difficult to maintenance, upkeep, clean these knives at all, either one of them. If you go to the TacKnives sale page and you are interested in a single action knife, check out the MTU 13. That is on there. This knife is a TacKnife, but it is discontinued. However, it's the only single action knife that I have. The MTU 13 comes with and without a Kydex sheath, which is one of these. And real quick, while we're talking about Kydex sheaths, just a tidbit is when you put it in, it might not feel like it fits. We get a lot of calls saying like, it's not fitting well. You have to listen for that click. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but you really have to just push it all the way in. The bigger knives will make a clicking noise, and then you'll know it's all the way in. And that's the difference between single action and double action. And again, it's preference. But if you haven't tried a single action knife yet and you are looking to try one, definitely, again, head to www.TacKnivesusa.com and get yourself the MTU 13, which is not this knife. It's 47% off. So now's the time to give it a try if you want to. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Also, real quick, totally off subject. I tried to film this video last night, and in the middle of filming, my husband came up to me because he found Pogs in the attic. He found his Pog collection. If you remember Pogs, comment below and tell me about it. I had a metal slammer with an 8-ball on it. It was a big deal. It absolutely inspired me to want to try to make a Damascus slammer. I wonder if I could do that. I guess we'll see.